All right, everybody, welcome to the show. In this session, we're going to talk about how you can create kids' storybook, beautiful picture books from just a single keyword. I'm pretty excited. I'm so excited to share that with you all step by step how you can do that using Artistly. Let me share my screen, and while I'm doing it, please confirm if you can see my screen, if you can hear me okay. And without further ado, let's get started. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen right now, and you should be able to see it. All right. As you can see, I'm inside the Artistly dashboard. All right, so now step number one, you have to go to Fast AI Image Designer. Perfect. Now, inside here, you'll see a lot of options. By the way, just a quick update, our perfect text and image name has been changed to perfect text and hands image designer. So just so that you don't get confused. All right, anyways, now step number one, you have to go to prompt magic. Okay, now here, let me zoom in a little bit, and what you're gonna see, you will see different options: coloring book, t-shirt designs, YouTube thumbnails, and kids storybook. So you have to pick the kids storybook option. So we made it very simple for you, right? All you gotta do is choose your story type, what kind of niche or the category or the type of story you want to create. You have to choose the age group, who you want to create it for, just a brief summary, how many characters are there, and how many number of pages. Now, what it's going to do internally is going to work on your given specification, instruction, and it will come up with the story with the images, with the front cover image, with the back cover image, all done automated, right? Without you having to do a lot of mumbo jumbo, right? So, story type, I want to go with moral story. Age group, you can decide picture book, early readers, young adults. I'm aiming for a picture book style of book. Story summary does not have to be very lengthy, does not have to be too much word. Simple. I want a fox and a boy, I want a rabbit and a girl, I want a motivational story around a carpenter or a farmer. You get my point, right? A brief summary about what you want to create. So based on your summary, you will give it how many characters are there: two, three, four, one, five. Got it, right? So this is two characters. Now, how many number of pages, right? One page, two page, three page, four page, five page, up to 10 pages, right? That's the max limit. We can extend it based on your request. Anyways, so we do 10 max and generate the prompt. Now, what it's going to do internally, it takes few seconds, but it will give you the front cover image, the instruction to generate it, obviously, the content of the page one, of page two, of page three, and vice, as we keep going, right? So it does all the heavy lifting for you, right? And I've created already a proper document how it does. So it gives you like this, right? While this is generating, okay, boom, it's already generated. So it gave you the story title, which I mentioned here. So the tale of friendship and kindness, the front cover, the page content and everything. Just to clean it up a little bit, what I recommend you to do is click on this copy option, one copy. So it will copy everything that is here to your clipboard, okay? And have a Google Doc. Generally, I prefer the Google Doc because you can see through it, right? You can see like this is the front cover, this is the title, this is the page, this is the instruction, and it is easier to look through each page and you understand what content and what image it is. So far, are we clear on this, guys? Say yes in the chat box. Awesome. Perfect. This is crazy cool. Perfect. Awesome. We are getting super smart, brilliant layout. Awesome. Your voice is echoing. Okay, let me know if my voice is good. All right, wonderful. Let's get into the next step, which is the final step of putting everything. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Alric. Awesome. Perfect. Nimrod. Read. Awesome. So the next step. All right, we're going to come to next step. So this is the content we have. All you got to do, right? We again come to Fast AI Image Designer and come to AI Illustrator. Okay. So this is the new function a new feature that we have recently added, and it makes your life so easier, believe me. So check this out, right? We always struggle to instruct AI to generate images in our specific style consistently, right? For example, some you have to try a lot of times until you get one perfect image, then you have to do it again and again, and imagine there are 10 pages. It's a lot of work, right? So what we did here is we got all the requests and all the feedback from you guys and created some most requested and demanded and ongoing and on-growing series of styles. There's going to be a lot of new styles will be added probably in the next few days or so. But so far we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 15 styles here, right? Some of them are specific for comic book purposes. Some of them are specific for doodle purposes, pixel art style, retro game style, flat style, digital, anime style, old school book, retro style. I'm going to show you every style so you understand and you can work with what works the best for you. Cool? Awesome. Now what you have to do is you have to quickly go over. So you got all the content now, okay? Now what you have to do quickly from the page 1, copy the image prompt of page number 1, copy that. And just for now, just because you want to understand how each style looks like, anyways it shows on the cover image here, but you still want to get a feel of it, I recommend you going with each style with first prompt and see which style you want to proceed with, that you like the most, that matches your vision, and that you wanted to go ahead with, right? I generally start with doodle style, copy and paste your prompt. Aspect ratio, it has to be 16:9, but for now we can do 1:1 and based on your requirements, right? Generate image, easy. Now I'm going to go quickly to AI Illustrator. I'm going to go with my favorite ones. Cartoon illustration is good. So I'm going to do Control V, generate image. Excuse me. I'm going to do to AI Illustrator. And I like the flat one as well, to be honest. So I'm going to go with that. Generate image. I'm going to do 5 in front of you so that you know. So I like we did doodle, we did flat style, we did cartoon style. Let's do comic book as well. Okay. So comic book. And then let's do one more. So we did doodle, flat, cartoon, comic book. Let's do minimalistic, right? Let's do minimalistic as well. I love playing with it, the different unique style, because it gives you unique choices. Okay. Now we did doodle, retro, do whimsical as well. So anyways, so that's pretty much it. We'll give it some. So this is doodle. Sometimes this is flat, and sometimes you can see that this is this is cartoon style, and probably this is that flat style, and this is the comic style, I think. Yeah, this is the comic style. So personally I like, you see, right, with each of these this same prompt in a way, right? So I like the doodle style, to be honest, and the comic and the flat style. So now what I've decided is I'm going to keep the comic style for now, and I'm going to create my entire storybook with the comic style to keep my style consistently. All right. So far, are we clear on this? Let me know in the chat box. Awesome. Now we can clear again, please. Awesome. Perfect. So are we clear on this? Type yes in the chat box. Awesome. Great. Let's get to the final step. All right. So the final step is very simple, right? Very easy as it seems. We got all the content that we want, right? All we gotta do, we're gonna generate one more time, right? Page number 1, go to personal design, go to Illustrator, and then we're gonna do comic book. We'll generate it. 1. Page number 1 content is done, right? Page number 2, we're gonna get here, go to personal design, go to Illustrator, comic book. Page number 2 is done, right? Page number 3, I'm going to show you for all the pages so that you know how easy and simple it is. All right, comic book style, page number 3, and done. All right, page number 4. You see how that's how easy it is. Just copy paste. You got all the content. You got all the pieces. Just gotta put it together nicely. You know, page number 4. Copy paste and done. Right. Page number 5. I'm gonna go with that, and then one second. Yeah, Illustrator, comic book. I'm gonna go with that and done. Just gonna do the page 6 so that we know the story. So the story is this, like this. Okay, one second. I mistakenly copied that. Page number 10. Illustrator. One second. Illustrator, comic book style. We paste the prompt and we are done. So the story goes like this, right? So the story goes like this. A curious boy loved to play. One day while he's exploring, he met a friendly fox. The fox was hungry and looking for the food. So for that piece of content, we have this thing, this piece of image that we're gonna show in the book, right? Now, second page. The boy offered Fox an apple from his pocket. The fox was so happy and thanked the boy. The boy smiled and said, "Sharing makes me everyone happy." Right? Says the boy offered the apple to the wolf. Awesome. Perfect. Page number 3. The fox asked the boy, "Why do you share your food with me?" "Because sharing makes me happy, and it makes you happy too." So the wolf is asking, right? Like, why did you like share it with me, right? Page number 4. The fox is so grateful, and he offered the boy a beautiful feather he found. So fox is offering a beautiful feather he found, right? The page 6 goes like this. The boy was thrilled and the feather and thanked the fox. He said, "We can share and take turns. That's what friends do." So he shared, he thanked them and stuff like that. Page number 6. From that day on, the boy and the fox shared many things. They shared toys, foods, and even secrets. Right? They shared their toys. Right? Let's complete this. Right? Perfect. Awesome. So let's just complete a page number 7. Now when I come here, it's a page number 7. We are just two more left. Illustrator, comic book style. This. Page number 9. Page number 9. All right. Page number 9. We are done. We are almost done. While we are getting this done, what we're gonna do? I'm just going with the AI Illustrator format, guys. So while we are done, we're gonna create the front page and the back page as well, just so that we are all ready and set to go. So while the images are being generated, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the front page. So excuse me, the colorful illustration, image prompt, go to personal design. This is the perfect text and hands. We're gonna go to create from prompt, copy the prompt. This is the front page prompt. I'm gonna do 4:5. We're gonna generate that. While that is getting generated, we're gonna go to back cover. I'm gonna generate that. Easy peasy. All I'm doing, guys, right in front of you is just copy and paste everything that it requires you to get everything done. Again, 4:5 and done. So now let's complete the story, right? So the story goes like this. They keep sharing they share their food, they share their food and all that. The boy learned that sharing and kindness can make new friends and create special memories. That's that's the 7th picture of ours. And then 8th, the boy's kindness and sharing made the fox very happy. The fox was grateful for their friendship, right? And this is the thing, they're playing and they're having a good time together. The boy and the fox proved that sharing and kindness can bring joy and happiness to everyone, and that's the thing. And they're happily together with other species in the jungle. And then the boy and the fox lived happily ever after, sharing and spreading kindness wherever they went. A simple story, a simple storybook. The boys in the jungle, met the fox, offered the apple, they shared. The fox asked, "Why did you share it?" It's just kindness, sharing happiness. The fox also shared the feather. The boy loved it. They then, from that day onwards, they kept sharing each other. They had a lot of fun. They learned the lesson, and they're happily ever after. They meet and they have fun, right? So we got the storybook cover as well. Like we got this cover, the fox and the boy, and all that. So you see how easy it is for you to come from an actual idea, which I had just, like a fox and a boy, right? And we had this perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So so as you say, right, from just a basic idea, how we got from a keyword to a completely finished storybook that you can arrange together with the full content, with the images and everything you want, right? That's how easy it is. And this was just a basic, fundamental, simple idea. You can go in detail, like a hardworking story of a farmer or any idea you have. You can generate in different designs, you can generate in different styles, and it gives you so much flexibility that I know a lot of people, not just that you can prepare it, you can have your bundles of storybooks and all that. You can create it for your grandkids, you can create it to you can create it to sell them, you can create it to just simple stuff, right? So I have a very interesting question that we gained. There's this question that AI does not create realistic images, right? In the next training, we have actually made the system so good to create realistic images. It's in the test right now. And the next week, when we will meet, in the next training, I'll show you how to create perfectly ultra realistic images. So just set in creations that you had this question, so I want to answer that. So let me know if you have any questions. Just want, while we are, I love this, I can't wait to create storybooks now. This is so easy, anyone can do it, you don't have to be creative. Just from a base keyword you can create. Do you have yes, 100%. So I just want to keep, and I just wanted to show you the overall layout on how you can create this. And in future training we're gonna show, like, okay, okay, this is a whole in detail marketing training, right? For example, right? So perfect. Ashley, definitely our team will reach out to you and help you in that. This is going to save us so much time. Very easy to do. Awesome. Perfect. All right. Perfect. So perfect. Awesome. Now, wanted to share some tips with you. Okay. So this is, let me know if you have any questions, and just wanted to share some tips with you. Okay. So here's the Artistly tip number one. Cool. So as you can see, I've been playing with Artistly all day, just to get better at it, because it's AI, you never know. So I have realized this, guys. If you are creating coloring books, I know this is like one of the most requested thing, and you had this issue where, when you create a coloring book, the image right now, it has that gray shade, right? Gray shade, and you cannot actually use it for coloring book, right? So we fixed that, right? It's in the prompt, right? So the thing is, everyone says the black and white line art or stuff like that. No, 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 no. You don't have to do that. What you have to do, look at this picture. This picture does not have any gray shade, and it is perfect for coloring books. How is that possible? So the way we did it is by prompt. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to make sure that whatever you want to create, you prompt a coloring page, comma, and then space, right? So that 90% of the time, it makes sure that the image that you generate is not gray, shady. It almost comes out as if you want it for a coloring page, right? Let me know if that helps you. So awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. How do you get the text on the page? So now what you have to do, that's a good question, right? So the plan from here is, right, you got these images and you got these text, right? So what you can do is, even you can do it using advanced AI image designer, or you can use anything, but we are in plans to do it inside the application. We'll let you know in future. But for now, what you can do, you can get these images, get the text, and combine them in a document format, You can place the text at the top and the picture at the bottom. Now I want to show you something really cool. Okay, so let me show you, right? So sometimes what happens is that's where our one second, let me just show you. All right, cool. So we got these images, we went with this image, and let's say I want to start with this image, right? A lot of times we have created these square images, and the page that we want to add in requires a horizontal image. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, just click on edit. What it's going to do, it's going to open up the editor for you. Okay, we're making a lot of changes in the editor, so you'll probably see it much faster going forward. But yeah, so now what you see on the top section, you see something called smart expand, right? And you can do 16:9 and resize. So what it will do, guys, it will make your existing image expand, right? So that it fits perfectly on that page, at the bottom page that you're trying to create, right? That's how you can do it. Because you sometimes you get this perfect picture, and you don't wanna create a different picture for that, right? There you go. We got this size, this horizontal size that you can use, right? So that's how it is, and that's just a quick tip for all of you. All right, perfect. So if you already have your own story created elsewhere, only want to add illustration, how would you do that, please? So Jonathan, that's a really great question. So generally for this, you can use any site, any free sites like Mistral or ChatGPT or stuff like that. You can paste your story. You can paste. Okay, was my screen visible to you guys? So I think there was this thing, but yeah, it should be visible. Anyways, let me know if I can share it again. So what you can do is you can take your script, go to ChatGPT, and you can basically ask it to separate it into scenes, and it will give you the AI image illustrations, right? Okay, my screen was not visible. Let me share it again. Okay, so I'll see what the issue is. I see. Okay, should be visible. Is it visible? It should be visible, right? Awesome. So awesome. Okay, cool. So now that's what I showed. So let me just show it to you again. So what you have to do, go to your personal designs, and then come to your image, click on edit. Okay, so going forward, what I was saying, we are making a lot of changes, and we're constantly upgrading the application. So this advanced image designer, previously we had this, you guys have requested to make it much faster for moving images and all that. So it is like that. So when you use it, you'll feel that change. Anyways, so go to okay, so from here you see the top feature sections when you hover over. So when you click on it, for example, the smart expand, it will show you these options. So you can smartly expand, you can choose 16:9, and it will smartly expand your existing image into like the preferred aspect ratio, so you don't have to keep recreating the images, right? That's how easy it is, and that's how powerful it is. Look at that. That's how easy it is, right? So you can put it into a page section where it requires the horizontal image, right? So I hope that is clear. Awesome. Perfect sound and appearance, man. Thank you so much. Now it is visible. Awesome. So now okay, perfect. So all right, so let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, all right, perfect. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you clear out your questions. And also one another thing that I want to say, if you like this training, if you got a lot of value from this, do let me know in the comment section, and what kind of topics you want us to cover in the near future, in the next week's training. We have already it planned, but if you give us any ideas that you want to in detail using artistry, because there are so many new things that are getting added in the application, right? So sometimes it's good to be updated. It's good to know what's the best way to use the specific feature. So that's really good. Awesome. So in the next training, we'll be talking about how you can create, how you can create viral thumbnails as well using Artistly, was something we got. You're also going to be adding some UGC functionality. So we'll show you how you can create UGC ads with your products for your clients. So there's a lot of fantastic, amazing stuff planned for you. So perfect, awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. And with that being said, that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you in the next one. And do let me know your questions in the comments. As for those of you guys who will read or watch the replay in the future, I'll let you know. Just tag me in the comments section or tag the team, and we'll help you with your questions. All right, perfect. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. So then, take care, and see you soon.